Question: who wants to hear about what I'm going to eat for the next 3 days as we finish off the month? Back in a minute. Hey, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. How's everybody doing today? Hope, as always, that you're doing very well. If you are brand new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're coming back again, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're just dropping by to say hello, hello. Hope one day you stick around. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Let's get right to it. This is Money Monday after all, and it is also the last 3 days of the month. Here's what I am actually meal planning for this week. Okay, so this morning's breakfast consisted of, as I created the video in the past, Frugal steak and eggs, which is basically 1 egg over easy on top of a burger. And you know the easy route that I've done it because I have the video. And if you've not seen the video, I will include it in the description box below. Next, for lunch, I'm going to have tuna salad on a bed of lettuce. Yum! It's good for me. I don't need bread. I get my veggies in. With that, I would like to have 1 small orange or tangerine. Next, I had purchased a whole bunch of Banquet chicken pot pies. Now, don't get me wrong. I really love the Marie Callender ones. They are so yummy, yummy, yummy. But to me, they're a little bit too big for me. I would like to have that once in a while. The Banquet are smaller and more affordable. I stuffed 5 of those in the freezer a few weeks back. So today, I'm choosing to have that. 1 Banquet chicken pot pie and a baked apple. I'm going to bake it at the same time with the pie. I sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on it because I am a cinnamon freak, as many of you know that already. Next, Tuesday's meal plan. Okay. Breakfast, I'm going to make 1 bowl of quick oats with plenty of cinnamon. Now, you know, those are the oats that some people think you have to slave over. Wrong. You do not have to purchase that big box with the separate packages in, which tend to be more money. Instead, get that rounded cylindrical type of oats. It says quick oats 1 minute. You can literally make that in your bowl just as easily as you pay for the more expensive individually packaged ones. And there is a big difference in price. As you know, I like cinnamon. I'm going to add cinnamon, and I'm going to add some slivers of fresh apple to that. Pour some boiling water on top of that. Let it sit there for about 1 to 2 minutes, and you can flavor it to taste. You can do the same thing with yours. And for lunch on Tuesday, I'm going to have 2 deviled eggs. I like to sprinkle some crunchy, either Bacos or actual crumbled bacon into that. Very high in protein, extremely inexpensive. And you know that recipe because I've given it out before. With that on the side, I'd like to have 1 banana with that. Does anything here sound totally expensive? Last time I checked, absolutely not. I also enjoy to have 2 stacker crackers to go with that. Next, for dinner on Tuesday, I'd like to have 2 roasted chicken thighs with, again, a baked apple. Anytime that I'm baking anything, I love baked apples. I have tons of them all the time. They're good for you. They're extremely inexpensive and very affordable. So utilize your oven to the max. Why do people overly use their oven too many times? While you're cooking a chicken thigh, throw in your baked apple or whatever, or your cupcakes. There's no reason to use your oven twice. Maximize your value and put everything in at the same time. Okay, and with the 2 roasted chicken thighs and the baked apple, I may have a side order of rice, not a ton of it, and some fresh green beans. And 1 more day, which will max out to the end of this month, is Wednesday's meal. For breakfast, I'm going to have thinly sliced turkey slices sauteed in butter with 1 egg scrambled into it. I buy those packages of ready-made Hillshire Farm turkey slices. They are very handy. No, they're not the greatest. I'm just going to be honest with you, but they're just available. They're handy and they're very affordable. Use them as an ingredient in other recipes and you will save a bundle like I'm going to do with that high protein breakfast on Wednesday. For lunch, I'm going to have air fryer grilled cheese. Well, how do I make that? I'm going to include that recipe in the description box below. And it is extremely easy and extremely affordable. So finally, for the end of the month, I'm going to have a huge bowl of tomato rice soup with garbanzo bean salad, one slice of my easy peasy cornbread, the one that I've given you the recipe for, the one that you do not need to use a cast iron skillet. Well, if this isn't enough for you to finish out your month, I can't think of a less expensive meal plan than this. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for viewing. Why? Because I really do appreciate who? You. Don't forget to come back in the future for some more tips and tricks. And as always, I'm going to try to close out the show and then wave goodbye. Be right back. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Bye-bye, everybody.